Alright, hey, YouTube, C. Smith 0406 here. I'm going to do one more video, actually, possibly two more. Just trying to get back in the swing of things here with a couple more videos and new products and stuff like that I've kind of ran across or wanted to show everybody on YouTube when I get on and looking for stuff I don't see or stuff like that. But these are going to be something you've seen probably a million times. I just want to give my opinion on them just to add to the pile of videos there already are of them out there. I had no plans on buying this gun here, but I've seen the reviews on them a million times and I've looked at them enough to know what I'm looking at. But then again, I just never really needed to buy the cheaper version of this, I guess I could say. I never really had a budget to work in, so I didn't really have to only spend $200 on a gun or $250 on a gun. I could buy what I wanted. So anyway, not saying that in a bad way or bragging or anything like that. I mean, if I want something, I'm gonna buy it and do whatever I want to get it. So anyway, that's not what this is about. This is mainly to say that I really never gave this gun a lot of credit. Never really thought that I would own one, but then again, now that I do, I'm really happy that I do. That's what I'm trying to say. Wouldn't have thought I could get one of these for $200, but this is a Mossberg Maverick 88 12 gauge in the 9-shot version, or 8-shot, whatever you want to call it. I mean, it's really a nice gun. It's a great gun. I mean, the story behind it is I was at the gun store, go in there, once or twice a week, just browsing, just chilling, looking around, and Ken, this is at Bass and Antler again, down towards Milledgeville. Great guy. I mean, I don't know, whoever's around Georgia, lives in Georgia, it's down this way, whatever, you've got to stop in and see those guys. I mean, if you can find a lower price, then he says buy it. He don't care. I mean, these guys are retired. They like to have a good time and just sell guns and just talk to you. So really good guys down there. But anyway, I was down in there and just browsing around. I said, let me see that darn Mossberg, or I should say Maverick. Let me see that thing over there. Or actually, you can walk behind the counter and grab it if you want to. But went over there, looked at it, and I said, how much you want for that? Because I always ask Ken, how much you want for that? And I always talk to Ken. That's what I always do. But anyway, I said, how much you want for that? And he said, give me, I think he said, now I'm trying to remember, I think he said, give me $250. And no, it might have been $225. I can't remember. But anyway, and I said, okay, well, I'm going to try it out. I'm going to look at one and take it home with me. I could always put it somewhere or leave it in a corner. And like I said in my last video, I like to, buy guns and put them certain places in my house and whatever. So anyway, I said, well, that'll be a good cheap one I can leave somewhere for it. And he couldn't find the box. Long story short, he couldn't find the box and ended up giving it to me for $200. And I told him he didn't need to do that, but anyway, he did it anyway. $200 out the door, which is, I mean, you really can't complain about that. $200 for this gun. And I've seen where people say that Academy has certain sales throughout the year on them. I think that's mainly on the 18-inch 6-shot version. I'm not 100%, but I'm pretty sure those sales like $189 plus tax for the 6-shot version, which then again you're under $200 with that one, but which is the same gun pretty much. They both have the pin 4-in, which is the biggest difference other than the safety. So when I first picked it up, I was like, yeah, that safety feels a little cheap and whatever, but I brought this thing out there, ran a bunch of shells through it, and I mean it didn't have any problems. And I own so anyway, that kind of wraps up that. I've got a Mossberg M590A1 6-shot version out there, M590A1 9-shot version out there, and I've got a Mossberg Mariner, the 9-shot version. So I got this one, I think maybe 6 or 8 months ago. Saw it, and I said, man, I got to have one of those. So I went and picked it up, which is another awesome gun. Been reviewed a million times, just like that one has. But I'm just giving my opinion. You're not going to go wrong with either one of these guns. I mean, I took them both. As soon as I get them, I take them out there and I just go start blasting. And neither one of them have a problem. I mean, they really work awesome. And they're putting these new butt pads on here. The Mossbergs I've had in the past come with more of a solid rubber. The two Yeah, the two M590A1s I have this solid rubber butt pad, and they're putting this new kind of a little more like that limb saver. Actually, I take that back. The first M590A1 I bought, the 9-shot version, I actually took that hard rubber off and put a limb saver butt pad on there, and it made a huge difference. I mean, it made a huge difference. So if you have a Mossberg and you feel that kick out of these Mossbergs, and if you put that limb saver on there, or even have a newer one with this one, it should make a huge difference, and it really does. So like I said in my last video, I like guns stock. I really do like them stock. I don't like to dress them up too much. I mean, with these guns, tactical forearms, pistol grips, everything else, for me, you really don't need that stuff. I mean, yeah, they look cool in some cases. To me, they don't look that great. I mean, they look cheap and blah blah blah. I want a Benelli or something, a high quality pistol grip. They come in handy. But my brother, when he first bought his 870, he went out and bought the pistol grip, the Speed Feed pistol grip, and guess what he's got on there now? Regular old shotgun stock. Because around here we just ride around with them in the truck, and keep them for defensive situations. I mean, if I come home and see somebody walking around in the house that ain't supposed to be there or whatever out in the backyard, I'm gonna grab a shotgun. Yeah, I'll have a pistol, but I'm gonna grab my shotgun, and I don't need no darn pistol grip on it with the collapsible stock. I'm not gonna throw on body armor and need to get all defensive with it. I'm gonna grab that shotgun right there, and that's gonna be all I need to take care of whatever problem I got. So just wanted to show these things off. 590 Marina version here. It's a great gun. Haven't had any problems. I mean, I've shot a ton of shells through it, and I love the finish just because, yeah, it looks cool, and two, I don't have to worry about it. I mean, the easier guns can be for people, the more you're going to use them, the more you're not going to, I don't want to say not worry about them, but you're not going to stress over them and stuff like that. The easier they're going to be to use, and the more you're going to not keep them in the safe. We'll put it that way. Keep them locked up, or keep them wiped down and worry about touching them, to check them, to clean them, to whatever you want to do with them. Just that finish comes in handy. I mean, you don't have to worry about it. And the rust and not being dependable when you need it to be. So that's a great thing to have on that gun. On the Maverick 88, it is what it is. This gun is, I mean, you leave it in a corner, it's going to go bang. At the end of the day, it's going to go bang. So, anyway, just wanted to run those past you. I may pull out the 590s and do a video with the A1s on those. They're not easily accessible tonight, so they're out in the truck, and I don't feel like walking out there to get them. But I'm going to do one more video on some duck guns. Haven't really done anything on hunting and stuff like that, which as you can tell, I like to do. But we'll do that, and then I'll wrap that up. And I think I've got a couple little things I want to do videos that I haven't seen, and then may touch on some politics and things like that. So anyway, appreciate you watching. I'm sure you didn't get a whole lot out of that video, more of me just talking, but just giving my okay on those two guns. They're really quality guns, and if you get them, you won't be disappointed. You'll really appreciate them. Thanks for watching.